Okay guys, so today we have something a little different. I went in and tried to remake the Lausitzring. Lausitzring? Might be saying that kind of weird. Don't have the right pronunciation probably, but Lausitzring from MXGP 1. And I feel like it came out really, really good. Now, I did choose the Riviera because it feels a little bit more sandy. I believe that track was kind of a sand track, I believe. So, we're kind of go over the track here a bit. Stay tuned, because I did record a lap from MXGP 1, so you could see kind of a direct comparison. I mean, I don't have them side by side, but we do a full lap from the first game. You can see how it looks, and let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Do you think it was done fairly well, or do you feel like we did a really bad job on it? I feel like we did pretty good. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but I feel like we did pretty okay. So, yes, we went through about half the track already, so I'm just going to kind of wait for the final lap here after we finish this lap, and then kind of go over the original version. Then when we come back, I'll kind of tell you what I had to change and why I had to change it, because again, I feel like the editor is fairly basic. I know Jesse was saying you just got to get really creative and do all this, and I'm not saying that that's not true. I don't know, it's still fairly hard, but it is a motocross track, not a supercross track. And I did see somebody say that, hey, make a motocross track that does your track suck the track you did there, that is not a motocross track, and you are correct. Kind of done in a supercross layout, but I don't know, it was just... What I want to do is be able to put down braking and acceleration bumps, pre-made really rough straights, you know, stuff instead of just riding down smooth straight. I don't really enjoy that, but anyways, here we go. So, also, if you can, bike sounds have really come a long ways. I mean, I'm not saying the sounds were really bad here, but I do feel like the sound have gotten a lot better with the newer titles. I know a lot of people like to complain about bike sounds, but I feel like they've actually done a fairly good job. But it did feel really weird playing this game. Actually, it really did. And I remember this was the first game I played by Milestone, because I never actually played Mud. This was my first experience with a Milestone game, and it was like, whoa, you know, this kind of came out of nowhere for me. And I remember buying it on sale. The game had been out for a really long time when I started YouTube, and for me, the way the physics on the groundwork were really good. The cornering physics were really well done. So it just, I really love this game. Actually, I still really love this game. It's not my favorite Milestone game, but it's like it's an older game, but it's still one of the best. I feel like MXGP 1 was still done really well. I feel like they've improved a lot, but you know, whatever. So I don't have too much to say about this game. I'm just kind of putting it here to show you the actual layout, so you can compare. Now here, this section I had to do differently. I had to, or the track really wouldn't have been right. So here we have the finish line, kind of a roller. Now this was a bit bigger, the corner jump, just kind of how to put it. There was a roller here. This section's a bit extended, I believe, too. This is very, very similar to how it was in the first game. We have the table. When I was building it, I actually got it right pretty much the first time. That triple there was too close together, actually. I had to push the double bar, the double back, and then the roller after it, to make it how it was in the first game. We could have made it a triple. You couldn't really triple it in the first game, and I wanted to stay true to how at least I would get around the track in the first game. So that's how it worked for me. This triple is probably a little bit bigger. The roller Then this actually worked really good too, the kind of the raised corner there. These actually turned out fairly decent too. We have the roller in the corner there. This, yes, I could have made it where you could actually get over the double, but never really could in the first game. You just kind of jumped into the face of it. At least I did. So that's kind of the reason I decided to build it in that way. And then here we're gonna connect back to the start straight, and then the section before the finish line is a bit different. It is actually 6 or 7 rollers that are really tough to double over because they were kind of tough to do in the first game, but I believe there was 9, so you could double all the way through, and then you had one odd one jumping out. So they don't give you a smaller version of the roller. I wish they'd give you a smaller one that didn't take up as much space. Yeah, so that is I forget the name of the track. I hope I said it at the beginning. I'm pretty sure I did. It's the German track from the first game. And yes, it doesn't have any elevation change, which is one of the reasons I did choose to do this track, because it's very it's not like built on a natural hillside or anything where we'd have to find a way to, you know, to build the track completely flat but yet make it feel like a remake. So yeah, there might be a few more tracks similar to this in other MXGP games that I might try and go after. If it's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments how you feel about this track. Did we do well, or did it suck? And let me know if you want to see another one. If you do, we will for sure do it. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. And until the next video, take it easy.